And ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another Switch Weekly podcast. This is episode 11. And the topic for this week is Hey Internet. It's me, Kent.
Elvin?
Of course, Liana is now recovering in the hospital. I would like to put a shout out and wish her happy recovery, and we hope to see her for the next episode as well. Please send your support for our Switch Weekly podcast in our comment, and please, as usual, help us in our social media, spread the word, and let us know more. Which leads to back to our topic, Hey Internet. So, Elvin, why don't you give a quick explanation? What's the Hey Internet?
Okay, so Hey Internet, we are talking about the history about internet in Malaysia. Okay, so at the beginning until now, what's the change? What's the difference from the first we get the internet in Malaysia and then until nowadays? How it's changed? How the thing changed? This I think it's 15 years or 20 years.
20, more than that actually. It again depends on your age, ladies and gentlemen. I believe that some of you have used a Mac in the 1980s or so, and you're using the old-fashioned 24.4 kilobit per second modem. That's even older. I'm not that old, so I would know. So each of you, like what Elvin said, would have your own way of going to internet. You have your own memories, and here for Hey Internet, we're going to share a bit of how it has changed. How does it affect us in our life? And I think Elvin, maybe you can start.
Yeah, it affected a lot, but I still remember that time. Okay, when at night time we want to connect internet, it's very scary. Okay, why? We are afraid our parents know we are online. Because that time when you want to turn on the internet, you need to dial up.
Correct, dial up.
So the sound of the dial up is very noisy. So I can play the sound.
This is for the benefit of those who don't know what we are talking about. The old analog style modems.
Something like this.
Yeah.
It's very noisy.
And it's very distinctive. When you hear that sound, it means you're going up into the internet.
So when you're in the middle of the midnight, the sound will become very loud.
Yeah.
And so everyone knows you're online.
You're online. And the reason why we're scared of our parents, I think Elvin would know that. I would know because I was young at that time, was that it was not cheap. It was seriously not cheap.
Yeah, and someone is late already. Parents will ask you to go sleep, sleep.
Among a few other things as well.
So we are sometimes we are quietly try to reduce the noise. And then the time it's very special is when you're online, you cannot make a call.
Yep. It's one or the other, not
both. So if let's say your home got people online, okay, no one can call you, or you have to make a call from your telephone.
Which leads to very interesting situations. Like for example, parents will be waiting for a call from their friends. Remember, back then there was no mobile device. You want to get the communication. There's no WhatsApp, there's no Line, there's no mobile messaging. You want to get into contact someone, you travel to their house, or you make a phone call. And like when I was playing or going on the internet using the old web browser, Netscape. I use Netscape. What do you use?
Same Netscape. The first browser we use is Netscape. Yeah, the time don't have IE yet.
No. Okay. That was all. But having said that, so what happens is that I'm using the internet. I'm so completely focused on it, and I think like what Elvin said, parents are wondering how come there's no phone call. Pick up the call. Kent or Elvin. It happens.
Yeah,
but that was back then, like Elvin said.
It's quite interesting because that time we are first generation to get on the internet. 1996. That time I think in Malaysia, start in 1996. That one is still 56K. You can imagine 5.6 kilobyte.
I think it's 50 kilobits per second.
Yeah, so you convert to the kilobyte is 5.6K. Per second. Means that, let's say for example, one MP3 is 3 MB. Wow, you need maybe half an hour.
More than that.
This one MP3 song you to finish to download. So that time is very crazy and then that time don't have MP3 yet.
No. You want music? MIDI.
Yeah, the famous audio format in the internet is MIDI, and then the animation format is GIF or GIF.
GIF.
Yeah. So that time still got a UCD. They don't have blog, don't have anything, but you can make your own website using a Yahoo service.
Correct.
Called GeoCity.
GeoCities.
Yeah,
It's a free web service,
Yeah.
like what I would say. And then, would you say something like Facebook that you put all your things? It's something like that.
Don't have Facebook yet, but before Facebook got one service we call
Friendster.
Friendster. So everyone got in Friendster. I still think that Facebook start in Malaysia is 2007.
Yeah, it's quite late.
Yeah, but that time, most of the friends still using Friendster. No one using Facebook. So I know Facebook is because from a Hong Kong movie. Because that time in Hong Kong it's very famous. They are changed to Facebook already. So I tried to register. So I can say I'm the first band in Malaysia to using the Facebook.
One of the earliest sign up.
Yeah. So until now, become a daily usage.
Alvin can't live with Facebook, so to
Yeah.
speak, having said that.
Because it's like a personal diary. For me, it's like a personal diary. So from the beginning, we use a small speed, the low speed, and then up to 128, and then 512.
512.
The most common one is 512.
Correct.
A lot of family got the 512, and then the highest one is 1 meg that time.
That time.
But it's expensive.
What, 200 ringgit? Oh, that was a long time ago when I paid
Yeah.
for it.
So I miss the time that every time we go back, the first thing online.
So you see, time as what the whole point of Hey Internet, ladies and gentlemen, is that notice that we take things for granted, the internet accessibility, the mobile devices we have. It doesn't matter whether you're using, say, a mobile phone, it doesn't matter whether you're using a tablet, using 3G, you take for granted the speeds, the amount you pay, and then you're using it online practically every single moment. But think about 10 years ago, 15 years ago,
It's very hard.
Very hard. Where the search engines weren't even a thing. Yahoo was not even a search engine at the time. It was just a listing of various categories where you click, say you want something to do with technology, you have to click a link on technology, and then there's a whole link of
As
technology.
I know that time don't have Google yet.
No, Google wasn't even in the right time.
So that time the famous search engine is Yahoo, and then in Malaysia the famous one is Jari.
Jarring.
Jari, and then the forum, the famous forum in Malaysia is Jari.
Jarring.
Yeah, Jari forum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but nowadays it's been replaced by a lot of forum like Laoyat, yeah. But Laoyat is more on technology. So Jari is still a mainstream for Chinese. Okay, they got the English and Malay version, but I seldom go there. But I just looking for some info. I will go for Jari. It's the first website.
First website from Malaysia?
It's the first or can say forum website or social website in Malaysia because Jari started in 1996.
Oh, that's quite far back as well.
Yeah.
It's only started one at a time.
So means that when the internet start growing in Malaysia, the company start build up. So it's same time as the internet in Malaysia. So it's the longest website in Malaysia, Jari. Yeah. So a lot of people like after 18 should know about Jari. So we make friend inside the forum because that time don't have Facebook, so we make friend from the Jari.
Old-fashioned method.
Yeah.
But back then it was revolutionary. You can see someone electronically. And of course, chat messaging, IRC, Internet Relay Chat.
MIRC.
MIRC.
Yeah, but it's just for texting, very old school. You need to create a room for that.
Yes, and then
With
when
the
you talk
hashtag.
to someone, there's no, not to say hashtag, it's more like the beginning lane, and then when you want to identify yourself, there's no way of identifying yourself because you use a handle, meaning a nickname, and then how you ask, you say A/S/L, which is age, gender, sex, and location, the old-fashioned way of chatting. There's no account that you can add, it's a buddy list, it's, you talk to everyone.
And then after that is ICQ.
ICQ.
The most famous messenger in that time. Because they still also got messenger, the window messenger, but not many people use of that.
At that time.
Yeah, people will
ICQ.
more focus on ICQ, and then in the end, when the ICQ go down and then the messenger go up.
Yeah.
But now it will be replaced by WhatsApp, WeChat,
Everything,
Line,
etc.
or even a Facebook Messenger. So things change.
The evolution of technology as internet changes. So when you say, hey internet, it's like things really evolve from how we communicate to the speeds of communication, the technology we use, from the old analog to string X is also analog, and here you talk about unified fiber connection. The speed has increased, the technology has changed, the software we use, the method, the medium of communication is different. So, there's really a lot of things. The web browsers we use have changed.
Yeah, changed a lot.
Changed a lot. We're using, take for example Netscape. We both use it, and then Internet Explorer came in, and it was Internet Explorer for a long time.
But
I mean, there was like Opera. I used Opera for a short while.
I don't use Opera, but that time got web browser. I forgot the name. It starts with an M. Yeah, it's similar like Formula, the Opera. It use the same engine, but it's the M because it can change the skin, all kind of that. So after that, Google launched the first browser, Chrome. I think that one is 2000.
Yeah, 2000.
After 2000. So since then, a lot of people changed to Google Chrome.
Yeah, but honestly speaking, Firefox came first.
Yeah.
Firefox is one of the oldest alternative web browsers on the market.
Now still is the one of the famous browsers in the world. The most people using now is Chrome is the first, and then Safari because due to the mobile device.
Mobile devices.
So the usage is increased for the Safari. IE, I don't think a lot of people use.
Yeah, but you can't avoid one of the
the
default installation.
Yeah, but now they changed the name already. No more IE.
What's the name of that project? Project what? Trident? No, not Trident. I don't remember.
So they will launch this year with the 10.1. So
Windows 10.
Yeah, so we'll see what's the name they're using.
Yeah.
But they abandoned the IE already. They don't want to use
But
the
having said that, if you want to support open source products, check out Firefox. Firefox is still one of the best web browsers that I personally use and I recommend to my friends as well. And internet.
Yeah.
And internet. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this podcast, please add your comments. How has internet changed? What is your experience? Any memories of the first time you get the internet?
Your best memory of the internet.
Or even the worst memory. It doesn't matter whether it's good or bad, or even the worst.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please share all your comments in our video over here. Check out our social media.
Yeah.
Please support us, like our pages, subscribe.
Our YouTube channel,
Yeah.
Facebook.
Correct. And thank you for watching episode 11 of our Switch Weekly Podcast. And we look forward to seeing you next week for episode 12. And that's all from us. My name is Kent.
I'm Gary.
Thank you and goodbye.
Bye.